Good morning. I have a lot to think about today. Got a lot to think about today. I wish that people apply themselves better. Like, we all got our different things that we deal with and stresses and whatever, but like, what good does it do to be one of those people that just complains incessantly all the time? What good does that do? Anybody? What good does it do to constantly just run around and talk about other people and stuff like that? You know, I mean, like, when you have a place of business and you are moving product and you have product and there's other employees there, there's always going to be things that get disorganized, they get messy, they get this way, they get that way. What good does it do to incessantly stress everybody else out around you by complaining out loud about it, talking about everybody? Like, you are also an employee. You can also, since you're noticing it, simply fix it. Like, what good does that do anybody? What good does it do when two different people are doing something two different ways and now everybody in the entire place is totally confused on how the process works? Why is that the stress the employees then have to deal with? Why does that become that stress? Why is it that these two adults can't talk to each other and actually come up with one system that works for everybody, that's functional, and instead of other employees having to be spoke to a certain way just because the disagreement happened between the two bosses and they can't get their stuff straight, Now the employees have to deal with stress and stuff like that. I really cannot believe the sheer number of um, dysfunction, just complete dysfunction that I've seen, and it's literally just as simple as, um, it's literally just as simple as communicating. It's literally just as simple as, let's talk and make sure that we got this right, so that everybody else can get it right. And then this doesn't build and become a problem that everybody talks about, everybody spreads rumors about. It's this big freaking thing that stresses people out. What the hell is that? So, anyway. The point is, I have some thinking I have to do. That's all. Like, essentially, what is the right thing? Because the right thing is to simply state the truth and simply state what is happening, everything that's happening, and simply just fix it. There shouldn't be a miscommunication. Everybody should be doing one thing. And if the one thing is in some way difficult or something like that for one person, and this one person is then not owning up to the fact that it's difficult, that is you not being a responsible adult and accepting your responsibility as an adult and admitting that you know that this is difficult for you for some reason. So if that's the case, you have to own up to that. You have to admit to that so that everybody else stops being stressed out because something's difficult for you. Like, I don't... I'm just done feeling the pressure of everybody else that doesn't understand how everything is working, why everybody's talking about each other, why it's not that hard to figure out. It's really not that hard to figure out. I tell you, hands down, what it is. And you know what I mean? Like, it's really not that hard to figure out. It's unwillingness to accept one's own weaknesses, face them, overcome them, and move on. It's denial. It's denial. It's flat out denial. It's flat out like, something is misunderstood. It's that simple. And essentially, I guess somebody can't admit that something isn't straightforward to them or whatever, and they're taking it out on other employees, and then other employees yada yada yada, talk, gossip. It's just so absurd. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. I am not gonna be part of some big drama fest. It's not what I'm gonna do. So I gotta, just think. Yeah, I mean, I get that enough making content. I'm not, no. Nope. I have thinking to do. I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not gonna like mention names. I'm not gonna like talk about people. It's more just this is how I do it. Hi. So a lot to think about. A lot to consider. So yeah, today is just I have to clear my head. Yesterday I relaxed. That was yesterday. Yesterday was playing video games to, essentially clear the mind, think about the game, not about the other crap. You guys understand that, like, when I get mad at a game, it doesn't stress me out. I want you guys to know that. Like, if I'm sitting there and I'm like visibly irritated at a game, I'm not stressed. I'm just upset at the game. I'm just like irritated at the game. It's not stress. It's totally different. It's completely different. It's completely different feeling, completely different emotion. Yeah, I'm literally just that irritated at the game. It's not anger. I'm just like that animated about it. So, anytime you guys see me like start like kind of like getting irritated at a game, it's not anger or anything like that. It's literally a inanimate object that I'm, you know what I mean? Okay. I don't know who you are, but please stop spamming the chat. Like I can't do anything with that at the moment, so just don't. Yes, you're literally the only one talking in chat. Yes, I'm telling you, stop spamming chat. The United States. So, I have a question. Why is it that these random people suddenly show up in my chat asking where I'm from, trying to spam chat, all right around conveniently the same time I get ridiculously obvious spam text messages, like scam text messages, like actual, like active scams. Like, you know, I have seen just an absurd quantity of scam text messages involving around the United States election. The election's over. Trump won. That's it. It's done. There's no leftist movement to steal, yada, yada, yada. Shut the hell up and stop sending me stupid scam text messages that don't mean anything. They're literally just fucking scams. It's the same stupid bullshit that Russia did to help Trump win the first time. Russia literally just took out a shitload of book, lying to people, Trump to win the election. So, and we all know Russia fucking tried to call 2 separate states to call in bomb threats to try to affect the count and try to affect the process, yada, yada, yada. Apparently that actually happened. So we now have confirmed that Russia tried to interfere with the election, did interfere the first time he won, has now tried to interfere with the election twice. And yeah, I mean, like, stop trying to pretend like we're, like, the US isn't actively under attack all the time. Like, its citizens are just under attack. Just, like, stop already. I'm just, like, so sick and tired of it. The amount of things that are being screwed with and like, data corruption being caused where it's like things are not working and they need updates, but then the update is just a virus that makes it endlessly not work, so you endlessly need an update, and it's just a scam to steal your processing power. It's literally the same fucking bullshit. Okay, so got rid of him. He was in here actively trying to hack my device, just to let you guys know. Yeah, like, this is the point. I was, like, even just talking about that. And that's, like, it's very obvious now that I have a job, all these fucking scammers are just so on that shit. And I told you guys that was going to happen. Like, it's so bad. I think this is literally a matter of national security. And so, like, the point is, these assholes, like no lie, that's what you heard earlier. I get a spam text message about some leftist bullshit to steal the no. There's nothing fucking happening. The election's over. It's a scam. Shut the fuck up. You're stupid. So, like, I'm literally just sick and tired of this. Again, this guy was actively trying to hack my phone. We're not having that. I'm not stupid. So, he's actively trying to hack my phone, probably trying to cause all kind of problems. He probably thinks there's all kinds of information, yada, yada, yada. He's trying to steal money. Anyway, the point is literally what I was just talking about. There's all these fucking scams that they run where they make it, you think that something needs updated, yada, yada. It doesn't need updated. It's a fucking trick. And then it just perpetuate this endless update that acts like a virus. It's just like when viruses were first coming out and people didn't know what viruses were. They would just sit there and endlessly cause all these problems and pop-ups and shit like that and just steal your processing power. And, obviously we'd figured out what that was really quick, but this is the sort of thing that hides, where they can hide it. They can scam better, and they're learning to scam better. This is the point, okay? You want Microsoft to continue lying to you so that they can steal your data and spy on you? This is what they're doing. It's not a giant fucking conspiracy anymore, okay? Yeah. And Microsoft is the company that should be federally investigated, because like a million more times, because again, it was very obvious those days where all those flights got canceled, we had that huge hiccup. Microsoft had to blame this third-party fucking company when it was very clear that it was their system that had the malfunction. Yeah, they tried to say the update failed on this third-party company. Okay, how many fucking times does some update fail on Microsoft's system? How many times? Every single fucking day? Yep, that's what I experience every single fucking day. I experience a failed update on Windows Trash 10, because Windows 10 has always been trash, right? So why the fuck is Microsoft allowed to have a monopoly on everything when their OS has been absolute garbage for the past 2 decades? Windows hasn't been fucking good since Windows 7, and maybe not even that. Like, that was sort of just passable, right? It really hasn't been good since XP. Yeah, since 2000 days. Okay? So stop further perpetuating letting Microsoft control everything, because they're literally trash. They are literally trash. They fucking suck. Microsoft is trash. It's an update. Your mouse driver needs an update. Why? Why is your software so fucking bad at understanding this mouse? Why does it need an update? Why 12 fucking times a day does my mouse need a fucking driver update? Fuck you, Microsoft. You're trash. You've always been trash. Stop literally letting Microsoft continue to have control over everything, because again, they're fucking trash. If there's one thing the Trump administration can do, if there's one thing that I'll be like, please, for the love of God, gut that company for everything it's fucking worth. Gut the shit out of Microsoft. I promise you, you dig, you're gonna find all kinds of shit. Okay, I don't know what the fuck these federal investigations did this past time. They were probably paid off. Yeah, they were paid off, I guarantee it. There's no way. They own Activision Blizzard. Remember this. Remember this. They now bought and own Activision Blizzard. Microsoft is fucking trash. And then they just buy everything under the sun and make it even more trash. Xbox is garbage these days. I don't know if you guys are starting to get the clue The console itself, the hardware itself, top quality, through the fucking roof. Xbox knows what they're doing. Microsoft does not. Microsoft is garbage. The OS is garbage. Yep, that's right. The Xbox OS is fucking garbage. Anyway, this is my screen. Yeah, that's right. I know, Microsoft. I know. And then you all work with hackers to try to pretend like, to try to hide what you're doing. So therefore you employ hackers, you make this hacking conference, yada, 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 to try to mask the fact so that none of these people, you allow them all these access, yada, 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 pen testers, yada, yada. Meanwhile, you're the ones that are actually getting up to it, and you're destroying the evidence. You're making money off of all this shit. You're scamming all of us because your OS is fucking trash. And it's always been trash. For the past 2 decades, as I just fucking said. Garbage. Fucking garbage platform.
Hi, driver. What can I do for you?
Hi, yeah, do you have, can you make sonic blasts right now?
Yes, what can I do?
Can I please have a cookie dough sonic blast, please? Small.
Anything else?
That's it.
$5.90 for your order.
Thank you. You sounded like, did you hear her tone? Her tone like really severely went down when I said something about sonic blast. That's cool. It was like, oh man, I don't know now. It was like, do I feel like telling him that the machine is working? or is it broken today? Microsoft is trash, man. You know what's annoying? I don't want them to be. Because I love Halo, and I love Xbox. Like, I respect it. Because, you know, they're awesome, man. That's what it is. They're quality. I think I handed you too much. I'm sorry. We're Microsoft. We spy on you and take your information and then share it. Oh right, we sell it to other countries so that way you don't know. Ha 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 ha. Durkadur. So that way you can't investigate it. Durkadur. Durkadur. And even the hackers won't know. Durkadur. Ha ha ha. Durkadur. We're Microsoft. Ha ha ha. Durkadur. I mean, there's only so much you're going to be able to investigate when they're selling it to other countries, guys. Do I have to tell you everything? And they know flat out you're never going to go over there. That's the point. Oh, they know flat out that you, personally, as a hacker, will never go there. They know that. They know that. So, therefore, you can get away with it. You think New Delhi is going to tell the truth about anything? Literally anything. New Delhi literally lies about it. They don't even tell the truth about the fucking Russian war. It's literally happening right next to them. They don't even tell the truth about that. They're North Korea, and I always knew this was coming. Oh, by the way, I called the Elon Musk thing. Yeah, the reason why he backed Trump, we found out, is to buy his way in. Yeah, he wants a seat. He wants to make decisions. This is the point, guys. Like, this is what you don't want. This is the point. Like, you know, you can't do this. I don't know who's trying to call me, but I can't answer the phone when I'm live, so. Yeah. Well, it's like I said, it made no sense for Elon Musk to randomly start backing Trump and getting involved. It really made zero sense. And then, like I said, my opinion was just that he wanted to talk about it. Well, it's worse. He wants to sell him out. This is the point. Like, Trump, this is why you don't elect a guy. Like, he falls for these things. And like he doesn't, he just wants to win. He doesn't care about really anything else. The point is, there are a lot of people that destroyed our future, that made a decision that will destroy our future. It wasn't. We all warned you. It wasn't about the fact that you were voting against a Republican this time. It wasn't even about that. We all warned you. It was literally about the fact that you were choosing basic freedoms. You were choosing to like just a random person that's always been terrible toward you, that's literally done things terrible to affect your wallet and your family. You were choosing that. You were choosing terribleness. You were choosing somebody that has proven that he has done terrible things already over basic freedoms. You know, there are going to be some people in this country in a couple of months that are citizens that in a few months they're going to be very concerned about whether or not they're going to be deported or simply taken away and put across the border or something just because of the color of their skin. That's the issue. That's why you don't do this stupid, ridiculous racist border thing, where you have a complaint about open borders. What do you think? Like, where do you think there's all like? They brainwash you into thinking it's such a big problem. Where do you think all these people they're claiming are coming in? Like, they're not. First of all, just get that out of your fucking mind. First of all, they're literally just fucking lying to you. Okay, there's not a shitload of illegals coming in. You're racist, so you believe it. That's it. Okay, it's that fucking simple. Okay. Secondly, what the fuck do you think a wall would fucking do? Thirdly, okay, again, everything he has always done and said, it's the opposite. He's proven that. So, when he goes to you and he says, we're going to deport the people that are illegally here, not the legals, it's the opposite. It's the other way around, okay? He's going to just do whatever the fuck he wants. And it's not okay. You know, there are plenty of military men that if they weren't in the military, they'd be concerned for their lives too. Yeah, just because of the color of their skin. Or because their last name is Martinez or Rodriguez. Or something like that. Yeah. That's how terrible this is. Where people have to worry. Just because, you know, they'd have some sort of Spanish sounding name or something like that. That's terrible. They're not talking about the borders of Canada. Nobody's bitching about Canada. Yeah. They're complaining about Mexico. Absolutely nobody bitches about the Canadian border being open. Nobody. Not a single fucking person. But when you hear about open borders, where's the one fucking place they're talking about? Okay? So shut the fuck up. You lose any debate about the wall, about deportation, about illegals, yada, yada, yada. Because not a single fucking one of you gives a shit about Canadian open borders. That's how fucking racist y'all sound. This is the point. You care because it's Mexico, because you're fucking racist. You know, I saw a video of a young lady. You know, she was, I'm gonna park somewhere else. I have a feeling like this is sort of like weird to look at too. Hold on. Yes, I know, car. Thank you. This is just like, the shadow is like a little bit weird, right? It's alright, we'll just... Alright, I'm gonna want to park over here? No, finish. I was telling you guys. Because like I said, I think like just the way the sun was coming up, just kind of weird. Park over here. Should be good here. That's much better. So, anyway, I watched this viral video, I think, actually, of a lady who was telling her story of, essentially it was going to be her last video because her family was basically disowning her, not talking to her, yada yada yada, because even her like grandmother and stuff like that, because she voted for Trump and everybody else in her family did not. And so here's the deal. Do I think you should disown family members, friends, yada yada yada? Depends on the situation. I think it really does. We are hearing one side of that. Yeah, we don't know. Are they acting calm and talking about things and stuff like that, and then she has some sort of absurd tirade, and you know what I mean? Like, the point is, yeah, I could see how the dynamic could be such that they could be talking about this all the time. It bothers her. She kind of already feels strongly in her position on it. So then she freaks out, and it causes a problem, and she doesn't work on trying to figure out why they feel that way. Instead of looking things up, instead of trying to understand why a bunch of people around her feel this way, maybe she just jumps to conclusions, acts a certain way, and really just doesn't get it. The point is that they're looking out for her. They're looking out for their own best interests. They all agree, and she didn't. So when she makes that choice and they know it's wrong and they've warned her enough times, instead of trying to figure it out, she just makes the choice, and they have to put the foot down and like essentially just show her, no, at this point, no, you've made the wrong one. It's not about voting anymore. It's about what's right and wrong. It's about ethics and understanding why somebody shouldn't be, again, it comes down to more or less the danger of if he lost. That's the point. That's why you don't do it, because of how they all acted when it was just acts of terror on our country, against our country, from people claiming to be voters. No, that's why. It's that simple. And then we get a huge bill overturned, like something like steadfast for abortion rights and stuff like that, completely overturned, and he takes credit for that. Entire Supreme Court justice seats being left open just so that Trump would pick the Supreme Court justice that eventually does do that. It's the sort of thing where you have to realize what's happening. You have to start to become informed. Otherwise, people are going to not have any patience for that. The folks that do know how things work, they're not going to have any patience for the fact that you just don't know what you're talking about. And you want to incessantly just be all passionate about something that you very clearly don't know anything about. You're just literally making it up. You are becoming obsessed over nothing. Because again, it's all lies. So, do I agree with it? Again, it depends on how bad it was getting, where essentially, could they have normal, you know what I mean? Like, could it seem normal? Could they coexist? Could they be civil without, you know what I mean? And that's where I would say, yeah, I can understand, because I've tried to reason with people like that too, and they don't admit when they're wrong. They often talk over you. They get loud, obnoxious, often exhibit the opposite of what a conservative should. They really don't. Every single person that votes for him doesn't understand how just crazy and completely devoid of logic they are. And this is the issue. Every other country, developed country around the world gets it. Even the ones that don't get it, actually. That's the point. That's kind of the point. Like, every other country around the world can take a look at Trump and take a look at our situation and sit back and laugh, because they know exactly what all of you are. I mean, like, they just see it for what it is. And you just don't. You just choose not to. That's the point. That's why it's so predictable. That's exactly why. Oh, how did he know that was going to happen? I know, because I fucking know. Because I pay attention. We know what's going to happen because we literally have the answer. History repeats itself. We've seen these people before. Trump's Hitler. His voters are Nazis. That's it. It's literally that simple. You don't think with what happened that last election, where clearly they lost? Yeah, because we already proved that they all came out and voted for Trump. We conceded. We're not even trying to say that the Kamala won. We're not doing what you fucking people did. We're not terrorists. Yeah, we're conceding. He won. You voted for him. That's it. So we're proving the process is as it's always been, and it works, and it's fair. Yet all of you, and some of you claim to be good Christian people too. Oh, I prayed about this. No, you fucking didn't. Who the fuck were you talking to then? I got news for you. You better be starting to read a little bit harder and pray a little bit better, because I got news for you. He wasn't listening. He won't listen. You know why? There is not a shred, a single ounce shred of God that would come anywhere near somebody like Trump. The biggest in love with himself narcissist on the planet. Somebody that actually rigs charities so that he can benefit and profit from them. Charities. What the fuck? What did you think? I was lying? What did you think? I made that up? The point is, this is the point. You don't look shit up. None of anything I ever said was made up. It was all true. All of that shit. I was literally just telling you things I found out while looking shit up about Trump, trying to like him because everybody else around me for some fucking reason did. Nope, there wasn't a reason. Every fucking time I would look shit up about him, I'd just find a new reason I didn't like him more. He's literally the worst. This is why it didn't make any sense for Elon Musk, one of the smartest people on the planet, to suddenly start acting like, yeah, we should vote for Trump, yeah. Because he fucking knows. It didn't make any sense. Well, now we know why he fucking did that. Yeah, now we know why he did that. Now we know. Apparently Elon Musk, for some reason, wanted to be able to make decisions in regards to the Russian and Ukraine war. That is extraordinarily alarming. That's extraordinarily alarming. That should alarm anybody. It's extraordinarily alarming. What the fuck does the CIA do all day? Why can I sit here and literally point out national security threats regularly? What the fuck does the CIA do? What the fuck does an NSA do, for that matter? Yeah, what the fuck is the NSA doing? Again, when I can sit here and point out national security threats on a daily fucking basis, and the National Security Administration doesn't just go, well, we should probably just arrest this guy and put him away somewhere so he can't run for president, since he's literally a convict. Like the whole thing about lock her up, Hillary, the thing that they should actually do, and they don't fucking do it to him. Like, I'm not talking about putting him away with other criminals because he wouldn't last. I'm talking about, like, yeah, he's a rich guy, so put him in his rich person prison. I don't fucking care. The point is, him running for president is a matter of national security. Period, end of discussion. And it was allowed to happen, he's allowed to win. So, I don't know what the fuck the NSA does all day long, but maybe Biden should probably check in on that his last few months in office. Please. Please. Because the fuck are they doing? No, I'm actually being serious. I'm being 100% legitimate. What the fuck is the NSA doing? Right now. The fuck are they doing? Well, all this is going on. The fuck are they doing? Durr. That's what the NSA is doing anymore. That's what the NSA is doing. Like, the people that voted for this guy, like, you really are, like, some extra kind of special. I'm just letting you know, because, like, again, why do you think everything's so expensive? Why? Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because, again, his tax plan? Again, because Trump literally started a fucking trade war with his dumbass tariffs? Yeah. Yep. Oh, everything's too expensive. It's the Democrats' fault. Fuck. What? Why? Why? And then again, nobody says why. They're just like, oh, it's the Democrats. They don't explain why. They just say that. Because again, they just hear Trump fucking say it. The point is, Trump started a fucking trade war with his tariffs. That's why everything's so fucking expensive. Like, duh. Door. We went to school. I mean, I spent the past year basically sort of proving that the type of people that vote for him are trigger happy, impatient, narcissistic people. Like again, like I really did. Because, again, like 90% of the people, of the jackasses that you see driving these big-ass trucks behind me, getting super close to my fucking bumper, swerving back and forth because I'm going the speed limit, trying to pressure me to drive faster, acting like complete assholes, and the people, like, driving through fucking parades, killing people, driving through barricades of people that are protesting. Yeah, I get it. I get it. They shouldn't be blocking the road. I get it. So therefore you should drive into them? You're fucking stupid. You're literally stupid if you think that. You literally just murdered a bunch of people is all you did. So shut the fuck up. Again, you have nothing to your credit with Trump. Again, you've zero. We've proven this 1,000 times over. That everybody that votes for him is basically a terrorist. Again, like you see them driving through people that are protesting. You see them literally showing up with fucking M16s and giant fucking rifles and flak jackets to peaceful protests. Again, with their giant trucks driving through crowds and shit. You see them behind me even. The point is, all they're doing is seeing me driving the speed limit. They're gaining distance on me, and they start, like, yelling to themselves, fucking liberal or some stupid shit like that, and they get all pissed off that I'm going the fucking speed limit. So they start swerving around, trying to pressure me to drive faster. And then conveniently, I see less people enforcing that shit. Conveniently, as I'm proving that it's all the Trump voters, I see less enforcement when I'm proving that it's the Trump people that are doing it. Do you want to know why? I'll tell you why. Yeah, it's all the off-duties that do it too. That's the point. They know flat out they're the ones doing it. They want an excuse to keep doing it, so they're pretending like it's not happening. It's that simple. It's that simple. This guy is literally a lunatic, and he's creating this brainwashing thing where Americans see him as an example, want their kids to see him as an example of how they should be, and we're teaching a whole generation of kids to devolve and not learn to respect women, not learn to respect people of color, not learn to respect people for individualism. Like, why the fuck didn't a shitload of people go vote for Kamala? Because finally, finally an overly qualified woman for president. Finally. Yeah, finally. And it would have been a black woman too. What the fuck? Why wouldn't everybody just go out and vote for her? Why wouldn't every fucking person in this country go out and like that and be for that? Because we haven't had it. How many fucking narcissistic white men have we had? And you all want to fucking re-vote for the same asshole that destroyed the country the first time. This, again, this is the actual logic of it. If you were using logic, you would vote for the one we didn't have before. That's called logic. Try the thing you haven't tried. Morons. Yet you're like, Trump, even though he started a trade war, we're going to vote for Trump. We voted for Trump, Oh yeah, and it's the Democrats' fault. Everything's the Democrats' fault. Even though Bill Clinton balanced the budget in the 90s, Bill Clinton balanced the budget. He gave us a surplus. Oh, and that's right. It was George W., the Republican, who randomly spent $5 trillion destroying Iraq for no reason whatsoever. Oh, that's right. That's right. And then Obama came in and saved the fucking day and literally gave us universal health care, saved the fucking day, started stimulating the economy. Oh, and then Trump went in and spent shitloads of money that we didn't have again. Oh, and that's right. He got rid of the EPA and economic stimulus organizations, started a trade war, convinced you all that inflation was zero, and lied about the results of the fucking following election, thus creating an insurrection. Whew! Yep, totally. It's the Democrats' fault. Yeah, that makes fucking sense. Totally. Biden, who literally sits there and invites Trump to the White House after admitting that Kamala lost the election, the thing that Trump never did. Yep, totally. Yep, this makes all the fucking sense in the world. You're all a bunch of fucking morons. Okay? You deserve to be called fucking morons because, again, there's too much fucking evidence to literally tell you you're stupid as fuck for voting for such a moron as president. He literally started a trade war just because he can't lose. Oh, he wanted to charge this much to China for that, and they said no? We'll start a trade war. What a jackass. That's literally the only reason. They just said no. This is the point. People don't fucking look shit up. They don't know a goddamn thing about when Trump was president. They just fucking go, duh. You don't know fucking shit. Country's going to hell, man. In God we trust on the money, yet we elected one of the most narcissistic, fucking demonizing people I've ever seen. That guy's a fucking demon. He's a fucking demon. There's nothing else to be said. Donald Trump's a fucking demon. He's literally the devil. And you elected him. Like every part of the Bible that warns you of what the devil's gonna look like. And right there he is. And you're like, duh, I go to church. Duh! I read my Bible. Duh! No, you don't. Or you would have recognized him. Duh! What, do I gotta die on a fucking cross for you to believe what I'm fucking telling you? This is the point. You all need somebody to die on a cross and come back to life to fucking prove something to you. That's the point. That's the fucking point. The point is, it was just as bad back then when Jesus was alive, which is why he needed to come, which is why God needed him. That's the fucking point. And none of you get the fact that he ain't coming this time around. You all fucked up. You all fucked up. So stupid. Remember he was signing Bibles? Fuck business does he have signing Bibles? He's signing Bibles. And I don't want to hear this stupid shit. You all need to get with the modern program. Everybody swears these days. Get with the fucking program. I'm tired of it. Like, just stop judging people because they swear. Literally, just fucking stop it. It means nothing. Stop being all offended over the dumbest fucking shit I've ever heard. Y'all get offended for being called stupid too. Well, does it apply? Does it apply, or are you fucking stupid? Because I've got news for you. You're an adult. You live in the United States. There is zero reason for you to be stupid. You're educated. You have information at your fingertips. You have every fucking opportunity under the face of the fucking sun. You have no excuse to be a fucking moron. Shut the fuck up. Stop being all offended over the stupidest fucking shit. I'm just done with it. Like, I understand, like, everybody, like, I'm not talking, like, a place of business or something like that. Like, obviously, you all need to act a certain way when you're at work, when you're in public, whatever. I get that. But, like, if I'm delivering you content and I'm trying to deliver a passionate message and I'm trying to get the point across, I'm gonna swear a few times. Probably a lot. As many other people have. As many other people have, because it's coming from my heart. This is how I fucking talk, man. That's how you know it's actually me. If I sat here and put it together and wrote it down, it would be prepared. It wouldn't sound like it's coming from the heart. It would just be prepared. It would sound... No, I don't like that. I want you to hear it from me. So you ain't gonna always get some pretty package. Stop acting like that fucking matters. You don't care. You want an excuse. That's your excuse. It's the same fucking shit as bullying. It's the same shit as bullying. Bullies see somebody smarter than them. That's it. Somebody smarter or more attractive. That's it. So then they find a way to expose any weakness they see. That's it. That they feel a certain way about something they noticed about you. It makes them feel insecure about themselves. So they make you feel insecure. And I'm fucking sick and tired of this stupid shit. You ain't all offended by some fucking word. And if you are, okay, go watch something else. You can literally stop watching at any point. It literally shouldn't, like, that's the point. Yeah, and so that's the point. I get you act a certain way in public. I get you act a certain way at work or in public, yada, yada. Makes sense? Yeah, I'm totally on board with that. But if I'm just sitting here delivering you fucking content, and you're sitting here acting all super offended by a swear word here and there, yada, yada, stop watching. And not only that, but like, come on. Come the fuck. Like, you got some nerve, man. Yeah, be offended by all the content on this platform where it's very obvious that the content creator is, like, making content out of putting an animal or somebody else in harm's way. And then that's how they're making content. That's how they're choosing to make their content. I have seen this countless times on this fucking platform, and I am so sick and tired of it. I am so sick and tired of nothing being done about the fact that all over this platform, again, there's just like constantly, oh, we're gonna, they harm an animal or something like that to show them helping it. Well, it's very clear that they probably did this themselves. I just, like nobody has a fucking brain anymore. So, like, the point is, be offended by that. That's what you should fucking be offended by. Not a fucking swear word. That's called freedom of speech. Get over it. Yeah. Oh. It's really unacceptable how you have, like, just all these people vote for somebody and they're just, like, wrong. They literally just pick the guy. There's no reason, no actual valid reason. Every reason they have is easily dismissible, easily proved incorrect, and it's very simple, stupid shit that's just wrong. Good for the economy. No, he wasn't. Oh, well, he did this. No, he didn't. Just, it's so stupid. And for so many years, easily provable. And then people just, instead of educating, instead of learning why, instead of finding out, oh, right, all right, so he is right. Basically, Trump's just lying to everybody. He just blames the Democrats for the shit that he can't figure out, and he doesn't understand that the Republicans are actually doing that's wrong. And you know what I mean? Like, that's just it. It's literally the Republicans doing stupid fucking shit that hurts you, that harms you, that gets them more money. Like the tax plan. You all think that your wallets and stuff and the tax plan and stuff like that has anything to do with Biden. Nope. And not only that, again, Trump caused a fucking trade war. He literally caused a trade war. And you act like you don't know why the prices are so high? What? You have like one of the most narcissistic, very blatantly racist presidents. Like, no, like, again, like, to anybody else, this guy is racist. Especially other countries and stuff like that. They're just gonna see him as racist because he is. And so this affects things. And not only that, again, like, the point is, he started that fucking trade war. He got rid of the Trans-Pacific Partnership. And like, again, we're going to note that people came from some other content creator's channel to try to boast about him while I was talking about Trump. We're going to make sure that this guy... So, No Sleep has a pending lawsuit against him. And he's going to be served papers very soon. But No Sleep is clipping me without my permission and sharing it on his channel. And then he's coming in here with all these alts to talk about content that he's not allowed to use and to get me to speak about him on my channel. He is being sued. We are pressing charges for harassment. And he is violating YouTube's terms and conditions. He is breaking several copyright laws too, as I found out. So keep doing it. Go ahead. I really don't care. We'll have all of the evidence that we need if you keep doing it. Go ahead. I literally don't care. I'll just block you and we'll look at it later. They can look at anything apparently. Keep boasting about somebody that's stealing my content and doing illegal things. Go ahead. Yeah, I want to remind you also that he's a hacker, and he is going to face charges for that too. Apparently, they're investigating him for that too. So, just want to remind you how serious that situation actually is. He's actually being investigated for hacking. So, keep doing it, and it's just going to keep giving us the evidence that we need. The same 4 people have been in here the whole time, so he's probably clipping this right now without my permission. So, just to keep that in mind, that that's happening, and it is without my permission. Yeah. None of what he's taking is with my. He has never asked me. He doesn't have contact with me. He's been blocked on all contact. I don't talk to him. I don't speak to him. He never asked. He is breaking copyright laws. Putting a description in your thing where you say that you don't intend to infringe upon somebody or something like that doesn't somehow make you exempt from stealing somebody's copyrighted content. You can't just sit here and take... so first of all, he's not a YouTube partner. He has like a couple of hundred subs or something like that. Yeah, he's not... He can't... Like, the fair use thing doesn't really even apply. Like, he's done. And not only that, but like, again, he's just doing it. So there's actually several lawsuits pending. There's a defamation of character suit where he's made it obvious that he actually spent a certain amount of time being my friend, lying to me, actually actively trying to get me to play games with him too off stream and stuff like that. There's all kinds of stuff. We have a recorded conversation. We have all kinds of stuff where it was very obvious that he was essentially recording me and trying to get me to talk about certain things and use it against me or something like that. So he's done. That guy is literally just a stalker. He is stalking me. I have made it very clear that he is to leave this channel alone, and he is not to come back. He is stalking me. He is going to face harassment charges, among other things, too. But, yeah, he's a stalker. So, keep that in mind as he's taking my content and stuff like that. He has said some gay references and stuff like that, so it's kind of gotten a little bit weird with him, too. I do think he's gay. I do think that he has some sort of weird interest. And he is a stalker. So, again, there's going to be many charges that we're looking at here, and he is under investigation for hacking, copyright infringement, all kinds of stuff. So keep in mind it is very serious, and he actually does have a police report already filed against him. So I don't know what else to tell you. Don't know what else to tell you. I do know that he likes to... he also likes to cause problems. So, like, he'll come in on a blocked alt, type a bunch of messages just to get Nightbot to send those messages. He's done all kinds of things. And then, like, he'll say, "That's annoying, right?" Like, in my chat, trying to basically make some sort of scenario where he, like, would try to get you guys to think something's annoying about the way I do my channel, to get you guys to think that my channel's annoying. Like, there's all kinds of stuff that he did, and he came in and said in my chat to try to essentially swing the mood to get people to dislike my channel. And again, there was flat out a time where I blocked somebody for saying like the N-word or something very offensive in my chat. Had every right to do so. And again, my rules, my chat. And then the very second that I blocked this guy, No Sleep, in my chat typed, "Hey, meanwhile, since he blocked you, go ahead and subscribe to my channel." He literally told the guy to subscribe to his channel. He literally told the guy to subscribe to his channel right as soon as I blocked him. Literally right as soon as I blocked him. So again, there's so many things. There's an entire, yeah, it's bad. He is going to be in a lot of trouble for stalking me. He's just stalking me. That's all he's doing. And it's really weird. That's it. Yeah, I mean, like, somebody that just sits there and then trying to get, and then, like, coming in on my chat to boast about the content he's stealing. It would be like if you stole a bunch of stuff from like a jewelry store or something like that, and then you got away with it, and then when the cops were looking at the review footage, you showed up to boast about it. Like, right, just showed up to boast about it, like the next day, like in person, like, hey, check out all the shit we stole and stuff like that. Like, that's exactly like what it's like. That's exactly what he's doing. It's not very smart either. Like, the point is, what would have been smart for him to do is just literally stop and take it all down and act like nothing, like it didn't happen. But he doesn't. He's just doubling down, and it's actually worse for him in the long run, because he's what they're letting it do is letting him do this so that he actually rots. Yeah, they're letting, because they don't want this to happen to anybody else. That's the point. They don't want him to become entitled and do this pattern of behavior with anybody else, so they want him to rot. They want him to do it enough times that it's a serious enough offense, because you can't stalk somebody. You can't just stalk somebody and get away with it. He's stalking me. Apparently somebody found evidence of him doing something he shouldn't have been doing, yada yada yada. So it was looked into. I don't know much about it. They're looking into some of the stuff that was said, yada yada. But he is and has been stalking me for a while. It's been going on a long time, actually. So he's been causing problems for a long time, actually. So anyway, yeah, I'm just, yeah, basically, it's also an investigation for election interference and stuff, because anytime, they're already investigating YouTube for that. They're going to investigate YouTube for that, but, there's a couple people that they're looking at investigating, because anytime we were informing people about Trump, not saying anything wrong, just informing, we've had many trolls come in and cause a problem for the stream, to cause the stream to be interrupted or end or something like that. And it's there's Freedom of Information Act. There's going to be all kinds of stuff that gets used against this guy, where essentially it was very obvious that he showed up to get Trump to win the election, and he's being looked at as a Russian terrorist, basically. He's basically being looked at as a Russian terrorist. That's how serious this is. The stalking, all kinds of stuff. It's being looked at as essentially he isn't actually supposed to be here. He's probably a Russian spy. Like, essentially, like that sort of thing, where they're taking it very seriously. It's really bad. He posts things like when he plays like Tarkov and stuff, he'll like have like Russian and stuff in his like title sometimes. Like, there's a lot of really weird stuff with him. So yeah, like, just it's he's being investigated pretty seriously. So there you go. He'll be stopped. So yeah, that's very serious. Don't, you know what I mean? Like, don't pay any mind to it. Don't sit there and justify it. Like, that's why you notice a lot of people really aren't. It's just mainly the trolls. He's even going as far as to create a couple of alts to make it look like more people watch him. This is the point. It's all fake, and like, nobody really likes him. This is kind of why he stalks people. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, and if that, oh man, there's all these people that are always trying to say that they're like near me and close to me and make like threats, like in real life threats and stuff. So like, each time they do this, that just gets a police report, because like the point is they're making a real life actual threat. Keep in mind, if you actually like, I don't believe that for a second. Like, it's literally just fake. It's literally just complete trolls being literally so stupid as to actually make a threat, and they think it's not real. They think that like nothing is gonna happen. It's like when kids prank call 911. You can't just do that. Like, you think it, you can't just do it. It's the same thing. So, keep in mind, if anybody actually did that, I would destroy you. Yeah, don't approach me in real life. Yeah, don't come find somebody or something. Like, you are asking to literally have me defend myself. Don't do that. Yeah, because it wouldn't be good. Wouldn't go down well for you. So stop making ridiculous empty threats that don't serve a purpose except to get you a police report. And again, if you actually were here, I can handle myself very easily. So all right, there it is. Police report. Here we go. Police report. Police report. Here we go. Not something I wanted to do today, but we're going to go ahead and make a police report. Well, no, you're not. It's completely empty. But I do have to make a police report now. Yeah, because you're making empty threats doesn't mean it's an empty threat. I have to make a police report. Somebody want to go ahead and do the due diligence for me? Anybody watching want to go ahead and report that channel for harassment, please? Feel free. Please report that channel for harassment. It's just more I have to do today. I really don't care. Completely empty threat. But you gotta deal with it. Gotta treat it that way. You can't take it lightly because, again, we're building a case here. So we were talking, again, no sleep, all this stuff with no sleep, yada yada. We're building a case. It's clearly him, so. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the point. Like, I'm not actually concerned. I would literally just destroy this person. But, like, it's clearly just him, and so we have to make a police report. I will come to your house if you go home, be careful. That's a threat. That's a serious threat. So let it be known that this person in my chat right now has made a serious threat. There are other people that live at my house and that are there right now. So you're making a threat on their lives as well. So that'll just escalate the charges that you get. You're making threats on several people's lives. If you step foot onto my property, I have free reign to defend myself in any way that I see fit. So if I feel that my life is threatened, I will simply end yours. It's that simple. Yeah, if my life is threatened, if I feel that my life is threatened, if you step forward onto my property, and I feel that my life is being threatened in any way, I will end yours. It's just a troll, guys. It's not legitimate. I'm just making a statement for the court. This is for the court case. All this is going to be looked at later. Like, it's all going to be looked at later. They're all going to see all these messages. I want to note that my single and only mod is conveniently not in here for all this too. So keep in mind that we don't have any support when people are doing this. Keep that in mind. That's going to be part of the court case too. That a lot of people conveniently don't show up when people are ganging up on me. Yeah, they're going to note this, that it's a collective thing. It's going to be looked at as terrorism. Police station's right up here, so I actually do have to go, but I'm gonna file a report here. Well, I'm gonna stop at the police station, so if you're really near me, why don't you come to the police station and go ahead and tell them that you're threatening my life. Go ahead. Yeah, it's right here. See you. Oh, that's right. That's the old one. My bad. Driving around the block. That's the old one. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and file a police report. So, just so that you know, if you come in my chat and you mention no sleep, he further gets dinged for stalking. So if you come in my chat and you mention no sleep, all that does is further the stalking case that we have. Make sure you can't see me. Look, I want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys something. Of Elverson. There is nobody around. There is not a single person around. I am not afraid. This is the point. I have somebody in my live stream right now. There's 2 people right now. Should I tell them what's happening? I have somebody in the stream right now threatening to kill me. And the point is nobody actually here. It's a troll. Yeah, like I have a witness right here. There's nobody here. I am not afraid, and you are a troll. Stop threatening people's lives in stream chats. I'm going to drive to the police station and report this because, again, it's not valid, but you still feel the need to make valid threats. There's nobody. There's nobody. It's not valid. Yeah, there's nobody here. Yeah. Oh, yes, you just so happen to be inside just this house. So again, those people heard that. Just to let you know, they heard that. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's report this so that way I can get it reported. Alright. There we go. Report that one. Report. Harassment. There we go. Right. Just to let you know, even YouTube's warning as I report that warns me to call the police. So I just wanted you to know that YouTube is fully on my side with this. Alright, because then I know where you live. We're going to report that one too. Harassment. This fucking moron. Alright. If you believe you're in danger, please contact your local law enforcement. Yeah, oh, right. Yeah, I agree with you. I agree. Let's see. A couple cars down the road. So again, I've been sitting in the same spot, and this guy's trying to act like he's actually stalking me. So, like, just to show you how serious he isn't, and how much of a pussy he actually is. All right. Let's see. There we go. I'm going to have you arrested today. You might actually get arrested today for this. Here it is. Here's the part where you admit that you know who No Sleep is. Basically confirming that you are him. Alright. Okay. You're probably just gonna get arrested today, dude. Alright. No Sleep is me, bud. So he's admitting that he is. So we're gonna report that. So that YouTube knows. There we go. I reported that message so that YouTube knows it's No Sleep. I'm hunched over watching you right now. That's a good one to report. I'll report that. Harassment. Okay. There we go. We're just building a case here. I planted something on your car when you walked away. Oh, here we go. That's very serious threat. We'll report that. Alright. Somebody getting arrested for a bomb threat today. Does your car have Wi-Fi? Okay, so we're gonna report that. Alright. So basically what No Sleep is trying to do is, because he's a hacker, he's actually trying to hack my car's GPS system at the moment. I see him actually trying to do that because he has certain information. We planted trackers on your car when you got out. Alright, so we'll report. Got out, you planted trackers in the software with your fake update is what you did. There he is, admitting that he knows how to hack. We'll report that. Maybe we should pin it. So YouTube sees it. Oh yeah, I'm big hacker, he says. I'm getting in my van to kidnap you, he says. Alright, we're gonna report that. You do know that the local law enforcement watches my streams, right? You do realize that somebody that knows me is being investigated and they watch my streams anyway, right? Like, you're fucking dumb. Like, you're literally that stupid. I've warned you about that too, and you still keep doing this. Like, even if it was all made up, the point is they would still see it, and it's still legitimate threats. You're fucking dumb. You are literally fucking dumb. So again, I'm just going to drive to the police station and report you. And these people were my witnesses. They did hear what I just said just now. They flat out heard it. So the police station is just right up here, so. Yes, literally, it was where I turned. It was on the opposite side of the road because they moved across the street. I just forgot they got a new building. Alright, well, I gotta go.